So good morning students. So today I am going to solve the third problem of exercise 3.3. So yesterday I solved first problem and one more point one more point is that students, second problem, it is a homework for all of you. It is similar to that of first one, and today I am going to solve the third problem. So third problem, what it contains all of you see students here. Number of children in 6 different classes are given below. Okay, represent the data on a bar graph. Okay, see here, in a 5th class total 135 students, and in 6th class 120, 7th 95, 8th 100, 9th 90, and in a 10th class there are 80 students are there. Okay, now using all this data we have to plot one bar graph students here. To plot a bar graph we have to use a graph paper students here. So it is better all of it is better, so all the students you have to use the graph papers or graph notebook. Okay, so now using all these data I am going to draw one bar graph now students. Okay, so all of you see it. So this is a graph paper students. Now here we have to represent the given data in the form of bar graph. Okay, so before represent that we have to first write scale. Scale means what? Here we have to choose the given numbers. I mean, see here, the given numbers, I mean the number of children, they are sum of numbers. I mean this 80, 90, 100 and 120. So all these are the multiples of 100, sorry 10. 80, 90, 100 and 120, all these are the multiples of 10. Okay, it's except this 95 and 135. So nothing happens. So we have to choose a scale in such a way that the number should be in a multiple way. Okay, so here I choose a scale as a 1 centimeter as a 10 children. Okay, see students, here I wrote number of children, and this line we call it as a y-axis. Okay, so this is a y-axis students, and this line we call it as a x-axis. So this is a x line and this is a y lines or y-axis, or this is a x-axis students. Now, so on this x-axis I am going to represent the classes here. Okay, and here I am going to represent the number of children here. Okay, so here first I am going to write scale as a 1 centimeter is equal to 1 centimeter is equal to 10 students. Okay, or 10 children. 10 children. Understood students? Now here, right here this one as a 10. Okay, and first it is 0. Okay, and here 20, this one 20, this one 30, this one 40. See friends, on y-axis we have to represent the number of students like this, that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, because here we wrote 1 centimeter as a 10 children. Okay, so between this 10 and 0 it is a between this 10 and 0 it is a 1 centimeter. Similarly between this 30 and 20, 1 centimeter is there. Okay, so like that we have to first write the numbers of children. Okay, now students we have to plot the bars here. Okay, so first one, what it is, for in the 5th class how many students are there? 135. See students, this one I am going to consider as a 5th class. Okay, 5th class. Okay, so this one 5th class. Now in the 5th class how many students are there? 135. So in this 135 is no number is there, so it means, see students here, so it is a 130. Okay, and half means here we have to consider it as a 135. Okay, so here fifth class, where comes it is a fifth class now students. So fifth class means here we have to mark like this students. Here we have to mark. Okay, so now join this line using scale. So you have to use the scale students here, compulsory. Okay, don't use don't draw the lines with hands. You have to compulsory use the scale here. Next, so okay, so you join this one students, join like this. So using the scale, you have to compulsory use the scale students. Okay, keep in mind. So draw like this. Okay, draw like, and similarly this one also draw like this students, draw like this. So this is belongs to fifth class. Okay, now inside this you may design like this. Okay, so this belongs to fifth class. Okay students, next see the fifth, which class, that is the sixth one. So here we have to leave 1 centimeter gap, and next here we have to write sixth class. Okay, and in the sixth class how many students are there? 120. So here 120 comes where? So it is a 120. Okay, so you know this one also we have to join using scale. Okay students, here it is a 120 na? Okay, we have to join this one using scale. So students, all of you here like this, we have to draw the lines using scale here. Okay, so inside you may make a design. Okay, like this students. Okay, so this is belongs to sixth class. Now see the that is the next one, seventh class. Okay, seventh class, again we have to leave one place gap, and here we have to take a seventh class. Okay, so in the seventh class how many students are there? 95. So 95 comes where? See students, it is a 90. Okay, so 95 5 comes here. Okay, so it is a 95. Okay, and next, so after the after I am going to join all these. Okay, so next which class? Eighth class. Okay, so this is eighth class. In eighth class how many students are there? 100. So 100 comes where? It is 100. Okay, so it is 100. Next in which class? Ninth class. Okay, so here we have to write ninth class. In the ninth class how many students are there? 90. 90 comes where? So it is a 90. Okay, and after that which one? 10th. In 10th class how many students are there? In 10th class 80 students are there. 80 comes where? So this is 80. So now all these we have to join using scale here. So like this students, you have to draw the bar graphs like this students, and inside you have to make a design like this students. Okay, so this is regarding the bar graph friends. Okay, so this is the method to represent the given data in the bar graph form. Now students, we have to they given some questions, and for that questions we have to answer now. Okay, so all of you see the students here, what are those questions here? So first question, how would you choose a scale? So answer is 1 centimeter is equal to 10 children. Okay, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 children. Okay, and second question, which class has the number of children and the minimum? Okay, so answer maximum and minimum. Okay, minimum. So see students, which class has the maximum number of students here? Which class? That is the fifth one. Okay, so 135 is a big. Okay, so it is a fifth class, and minimum which one students? 80. It is a 10th class. Okay, so it is a 10th class. Maximum fifth class, and minimum 10th class. Next, second question. Find the ratio of students of class 6th to the students of class 8. See here, ratio means students of 5th class, okay, divided by students of 8th class. Student of 8th class. So how many students are in 5th class, students? In 5th class, sorry students, it is a 6th class. Okay, sorry, it is a 6th class. Students of 6th class, okay, students of 6th class to the students of 8th class, okay. So in 6th class, how many students are there? 120, okay. And in the students of 8th class, how many students are there? 100, okay. So 0 0 cancelled here, 2 6 are 2 5 are, okay. So it means how much comes? It is 6 by 5 comes, okay. So when we are writing this in ratio, it becomes 6:5. So the 6:5, it is the ratio of 6th class students and 8th class students. So I hope all of you understood this problem, students, okay. So there is no homework for all of you in this exercise, because all the problems, they are not similar to this one, students, okay. So you have to do one work. This one you have to practice in home, that much only, okay. This one, one more time you practice this one in home. And second problem, it is a homework for all of you. And tomorrow I am going to solve the next problem, students, okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.